Hey, I just got back from sledding. That's what we do in Iowa in the wintertime. And the hard part was climbing up the hill and breathing that cold air, but going down was very easy. But I'm back and my hands are not too froze, so I was thinking about G major. We've been working on G major in my lesson studio. I'm a private guitar teacher. I teach Monday through Thursday, about 3 till 7. And what's going on. So I've got my students working on G major. The reason that is we did Jingle Bells. And now we're doing, I guess, Frosty the Snowman's in the key of C, so forget that. That doesn't help us. Okay, so I was noticing key of G is similar to the E blues scale also. So like an E minor pentatonic scale, it's just about G major. They're the same notes, so they overlap, which could disturb some people, but a lot of things in music, as I always say, are more similar than they're different. So we've done a few steps of G major, something like, or, and I think we got around to, if you've watched my videos, you might know that already. Have we gotten around to this closed version of the scale? Maybe we'll work on that today. So this, notice I started on the F sharp, which would be, wait for it, the 7th degree of the scale, which I like to kind of include because it's on that string. So maybe start on the 6th string. I would use the middle finger for the 3rd fret, pinky at the 5th fret. These notes are F sharp, G, and A. G would be the 1, or the first interval, the root, the tonic, the tonal center, the 1. A is the 2nd note in the scale, so we call it the 2. And F sharp is the 7th note in the scale, so we call it the 7. So this would be like a 7, 1, 2. Back to the 1. And the next string would be B, C, D. That's the 3, 4, and the 5. So if we start on the 1 and count up and back it down. I tell the same story over and over, but I was taking vocal lessons. I really had fun with it. My teacher would say, we're going to sing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 1. Okay, I loved it. That's a good exercise for vocals. So again, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 1. So maybe practice your singing plus your playing. Make sure to use the 4 fingers. I recommend that. If you want to keep going, after the 5, the next interval will be the 6. That's an E. 4th string, 2nd fret. The 6th. The 6th is kind of a pleasant interval. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, cold air. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 7, 1. Then you've got your 6, 7, 8. That'd be E, F sharp, G, 2nd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret. I got a little gacked up there. Get into the next octave. There's your A second. Third string, second fret. There's your B, that's the third interval. Fourth fret, third string. There's the fourth, the C. Fifth fret, third string. That sounds distinctly like a fifth. Fifths are what we use in power chords. So if you did a G, take out the third, you got a G5. So I'm just muting that B, or not playing it, muting it on the underside of my middle finger. Perfect power chord. There's our sixth interval again, the E. What do we got there? Fifth fret, second string. There's a seventh degree of the scale. That's the F sharp, second fret, first string. So if you made a major 7 chord, root, third, fifth, seventh. Beautiful stair step shape. Good old major 7. There's the root, third fret, first string. And if you want to add the second interval on top, that's your A. Fifth fret, first string, pinky, that'd be a second interval. So you don't have to end on G, but for training purposes, you might want to land on the G note so you can tell what key you're in if you're not used to this. It sounds good to land on that root, but stretch your ears out and resolve on different notes. Remember that the chord tones of G major for a G major chord would be G, B, D. So those are powerful notes to land on. There's the third, the fifth, the root, the third, the fifth, and the root. I garfed a note. But just find those chord tones. Those are good ones when if you're going up and down the scale, land on one of those chord tones and it will sound like you know what you're doing. It will sound like you're playing the chord. And you can do that with any chord. Whatever the chord is, find out what the notes are, land on one of those. So to play that higher, if you want to play a third, it'd be right here. The B on the, what's that, 19th fret? Yeah, 19th fret, first string, B. Those are all chord tones of G major. root, third, fifth, G, B, D. Find them on your neck, and you're outlining the chord up the neck. And again, you can do that with any chord, but we'll stick with G, not get out in the weeds so much. Well, I guess I better do something besides make videos, so I hope that you're practicing a little bit. I need to practice. I need to record. I've got an album I need to finish. What else do I got to do? Got to go to the store, so. Well, I'm glad I didn't die sledding, and I didn't freeze to death. So, you know. Age 64, what are you going to do? Stay in the house all day? You got to get out and do stuff. So keep moving, get outside, get some sun on you. It's good for you. And keep moving, keep practicing. And I wish y'all the very best. This is old Brookie saying peace out. Thanks for stopping by. Keep jamming. Get that G major scale under control. Thanks.